Hey guys, Tim here, welcome back to another video, and today it's a very special video because I'm joined by my very good friend Derek Ponce, and we're going to be doing top 5 back to school fragrances. So without wasting anyone's time, Derek, take it away with your number 5.
Alright, heyo, what is up guys? Derek Ponce from the channel The Harvard Boy coming at you guys. First off, Timmy, thank you so much for having me on your channel again. Excited to be doing our 3rd collaboration. So without further ado, starting off our list at number 5 is going to be a tie between 2 very heavy hitters, and that is going to be Dior Sauvage and Acqua di Gio Profumo. So Dior Sauvage, you guys have all for sure heard of it, or at least seen Johnny Depp's face in Macy's or JCPenney. It is a blast of ambroxan topped off with a bit of bergamot and a bit of spiciness. Very good performer, has a very strong shower gel vibe. It's not my personal favorite, but I will acknowledge that it is a very versatile scent, a very clean scent. It's very hard to offend anyone with it. If it were more in the price range of like 30 to 40 bucks, I would be more into it, but nonetheless, a very good scent, and especially if you want to only have one fragrance in your collection, a good buy. Another fragrance that kind of fits that bill is Acqua di Gio Profumo. It's the already very popular Acqua di Gio DNA, topped off with a bit of incense and patchouli, making it a bit more fall and winter suitable in my opinion. Very good scent, very hard to dislike again, and it's just one of those scents that you spray on, 2-3 sprays in the morning, it's going to be fresh and it's going to keep pumping throughout the day. So, 2 scents that in my opinion, very easy reaches. If you want only one scent in your collection, these are pretty good ones. So coming at number 5, a tie between Dior Sauvage and Acqua di Gio Profumo.
Now for my number 5 spot, this is more for your college students out there who love to go to house parties, love to go to bars and pubs, or your senior in high school who still go to those house parties even though you're not old enough to go to it. This one is called Spice Bomb by Victor and Ralph. Man, Spice Bomb, trust me on this one guys, do not overspray this, wear it to house parties, wear it to club, people will love you. This just smells sexy, masculine, just really dominating type of personality guys. So guys who love to take control, you have to wear this fragrance, Spice Bomb by Victor and Ralph.
Alright, coming in at number 4 is a designer fragrance that I know Timmy and I both really appreciate, and that's going to be Chanel Eau Rome Sport Eau Extreme. This fragrance is extremely versatile, extremely mass appealing, and it's just one of those designer fragrances that in my opinion is set apart from the rest. It's not your Bleu de Chanel, it's not your, those very generic fragrances that you kind of find at the mall. This one I think has a bit of personality due to the tonka bean and the mint combo. A very good fragrance. I like wearing it on rainy days just because the mint gives it, it kind of smells like the fresh air in my opinion after a day of, just pouring. And because of that, I like wearing it. Very good scent, very date worthy, projects very strongly for the first 1 to 2 hours and gets you a full days of longevity. So, you can't really go wrong with a Chanel fragrance for back to school, and that is my number 4 guys, Chanel Eau Rome Sport Eau Extreme.
Number 4 spot guys, I have a fragrance from Prada. This one is called L'Homme. Now use this one in the classroom. Trust me, this one in the classroom, it smells really clean, very professional, and it works anytime at all. Like I said, in a classroom or formal occasion we have to dress up in a suit or something. It's very subtle yet very alluring at the same time. Subtleness, alluringness, professionalism. If you're those type of people who likes clean, professional vibes, this is the fragrance for you. Prada L'Homme, number 4 spot.
Coming in at number 3, my signature scent and quite possibly one of my favorite fragrances in my collection, and that's going to be Creed's Aventus. Why is it only coming in at number 3 if it's one of my favorite fragrances? Because of the price tag, right? If you are going to be going back to school, you don't want to be spending a super large amount of cash. Nonetheless, or however, if you are getting only one fragrance, I strongly recommend Creed's Aventus. This is a blast of pineapple, apple, blackcurrant, a bit of rose, vanilla, birch. If you guys want more detailed information, I do a series on my channel called Batch Talk where I kind of talk more about these batches in depth. But for now, all you really need to know is that Creed's Aventus, excellent performer, excellent smell, and a well-deserved number 3 spot in my opinion. So coming at number 3 guys, Creed's Aventus.
Number 3 spot, I have Mont Blanc's Individual. Now if you want one fragrance done for the whole entire year, like you only need one fragrance, go with this one. And if you want a fragrance that won't destroy your wallet and bank account for the whole entire year, go with this one. Because why? This one is less than 30 bucks and it can be used in any occasion at all. Fall, winter time, indoors, outdoors, any time at all. This fragrance is there for you. It's your good wingman. have this if you're kind of low on budget but still want a good fragrance.
Coming in at number 2, in my opinion, no rotation is complete without date fragrances. And because of that, coming in at number 2 is a tie between 2 of the best date fragrances, in my opinion, on the market right now. And that's going to be Carolina Herrera's CH Men Privé and Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Privé. So Carolina CH Men Privé is a mix, in my opinion, of CH Men the original and Dolce & Gabbana's The One Eau de Parfum. Very boozy, very rich, suede sort of aromatic fragrance. Smells great, smells sort of like a very luxurious leather jacket after you've spilled maybe some very expensive alcohol on it. I don't know, smells fantastic, projects for a good, 1 to 2 hours, and gets me a very, very large amount of compliments. I think it was my number 2 on my most complimented scents list for 2017. And then 1 Million Privé, guys, I prefer the original, or I also like the original. I know a lot of people don't. This one is essentially a very sweet, sort of tobacco-y improvement of the number 1, of the original 1 Million. It's got this hookah pipe tobacco note that smells phenomenal and makes it very different. But yeah, guys, in my opinion, both of these are very sweet, very mature, and just great options for back to school, and especially for the date scenarios. So coming in at number 2, a tie between the Privés, Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé and Paco Rabanne 1 Million Privé.
Number 2 spot, this one's a personal favorite of mine. This one's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now this one is a little bit on the pricier side because it is Chanel, and Chanel fragrances are sometimes so expensive, but to me this one is well worth it. My most complimented designer fragrances. Spoilers for all you guys out there who haven't seen the most complimented list yet, but this is my number 1 most complimented fragrance for the designer side. A lot of people love this one off me. Whether it's in work environment, house party environment, just any environment at all, this fragrance have never failed me. You can wear this anytime. It's very pleasing. It's not too aggressive. You can spray out pretty much a lot of this fragrance actually, and it won't be too offensive. It's just really nice, slightly sweet, and so much character to this fragrance right here. I can't say enough. If I talk any more about this fragrance, I fear that I might not be able to stop ranting about it. So guys, number 2 spot, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme.
Alright, so my number 1 fragrance for back to school for the year of 2017 is none other than Dior Homme Sport 2012. What can I say about this fragrance, guys? It is fantastic, it is versatile, it is classy, it is mass appealing. It's not too mature, but it's not very, playful and youthful. It's good for the office, it's good for the, the classroom, it's good for dates. Fantastic fragrance. It is essentially a mix of iris, a bit of lemon, a bit of a citric opening, and it's just not as sharp as most of your generic, mass appealing fragrances like Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette is very sharp in my opinion because of the grapefruit and the incense. This one, much smoother. A lot of people report getting bad performance. This one on my skin performs well for a good 6 to 8 hours of longevity. Maybe projects for the first 3 to 4. Very classy, very sophisticated, again, very refined. In my opinion, this is your fragrance if you want to be a more refined student. If you want to be one of those students that shows up with his little tie, his cardigan, this is it. Because this, you can wear it to class, then wear it out on a date, and then wear it to your research presentation afterwards, like really just anything. So because of that, guys, coming in at my number 1 for back to school fragrances is Dior Homme Sport 2012 edition. So Timmy, finish off our video by showing us your number 1.
Number 1 spot, arguably one of the most mass-pleasing fragrance ever released in the past couple years, guys. This one is Dior's Sauvage. Don't listen to a lot of people saying, oh, it's so synthetic, oh, it's so bad. It's not a bad scent. If it's a bad scent, not a lot of people would buy it, alright? Dior Sauvage really just, oh my god, I can't even begin to talk about this. It's such an amazing fragrance for so many reasons. Number 1, mass appeal, check. 2, performance, is a beast of a performer. 3, versatility. Name a time when you really cannot use Sauvage. If you spray light, you can use it pretty much any time at all as well. And in the club, dude, this is an 8 hours and 4 hours of projection type of fragrance. In the club, this thing would kill it too. So performance, versatility, mass appealingness, and also guys, price. This is like probably under $60, around $65, so it's not in a bad price bracket at all. It's below 100. a little bit expensive, I guess. No, not really, it's under 100, come on. You can buy this because this is also one of those fragrances that you only need one and you're done for the whole entire year, guys. So if you're on a budget and you can spare around $65, $70, there's really, like, in my mind, I can't think of anything better than Dior Sauvage for the college occasion or for high school people. Alright guys, that's it for our top 5 back to school fragrances. Make sure to check out Derek's channel, his links in the description below. Show him some support, tell him where you all came from, and guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and bye.